In the beginning of my career, on the very first day, when I was standing in front of my juniors to teach them strategic management, I went with a story. The subject is so dry, so I thought, let me break the ice with an interesting story and make them understand as to what is a strategy. The story goes like this. There are two friends, Mr. Give and Mr. Take. Mr. Give always receives happiness in giving things, so his name was Mr. Give. Mr. Take always receives happiness in taking things, so his name was Mr. Take. They became very close friends, though their ideologies were different. One day, when Mr. Give and Mr. Take, both of them were sailing on a boat in a river. Mr. Take stood up. He was enjoying himself. He doesn't know swimming. He started dancing and he slipped into the river and started getting drowned. The air bubbles started coming up. Budak, budak, budak. Mr. Give, for the first time in the relationship with Mr. Take, he asked, Mr. Take, give me your hand. And Mr. Take was reluctant to give because he is not used to giving things. In a split second, Mr. Give changed the plan and said, Mr. Take my hand. He took the hand, he took the support of his friend Mr. Give, and he was saved. So from this, we understand both are plans, plan 1 and plan 2, both are plans. At the same time, every plan is not a strategy, whereas every strategy is a plan. In P1, when Mr. Give said, Mr. Take, give me your hand, the intention of Mr. Give was pure. He wanted to help his friend. He wanted to save his life. Like in the case of plan 2. However, in plan 2, he has considered even the mindset of Mr. Take. Accordingly, he changed the plan. He modified the plan and it became a strategy. So how do you define a strategy? A strategy is a well thought out systematic plan of action. It is not just a plan, it is a well thought out systematic plan of action either to defend oneself or defeat the rival in a competitive environment. So I suggest humbly and remind all the teachers and trainers of teaching or training fraternity to make their classes interesting with the help of stories. We all know that storytelling is an art. It's a very powerful tool. Storytelling shapes even the personalities of the children. I wish you all the best.